Hello everyone! Welcome to English class. So before we study our lesson for today, let us have an activity first. And this activity is called a clapping game. So I want all the students to please stand up, hold the hand of each other until you form a big circle. So we only need one big circle. So in this game, you need to give me an action word. And the action word is only based on the given category. So for example, the category is about school, about town, about supermarket, and so on. So this game, you need to clap or tap the hand of the student beside you until you reach the full circle. But if you can't give the correct answer, then you need to step out of the game because you will be eliminated and then you need to sit down. So the last student who will be remain standing in the game will be our winner. So are you ready? Okay, so let's start. Our category is all about outer space. So you need to give me a word connected with the outer space, just like in the example. If the word is school, so you need to give me action word connected with the word school, just like drawing, speaking, writing, speak, and many more. So the word is outer space. Are you ready? Okay, so let's start with student number 10. Okay, we have connect, call, contact, and so on. Okay, everybody, great job. You may now sit down. Congratulations with student number 15. He is our winner for today. Okay, so everybody, sit down, please. Very good. You did a great job for today. Okay, I hope you all enjoyed the game. So before we go on with our next activity, I have a question to all of you. Do you think a teenager can discover a planet? Yes or no? Okay, so the question will be answered with this lesson. But let's watch a video first. So this video was downloaded from YouTube. It was based on the news.
This high school kid just did something out of this world. I discovered a planet.
Yes, he discovered a planet. So his name is Wolf Sukier. He was a teen scientist. So Wolf Sukier did his internship in NASA. And because of that, during his third day of internship, he discovered this beautiful planet which is 1300 light years away. And this planet was called TOI 1338b. So even though he was a teenager, he discovered a beautiful planet because of his love and passion of doing science. Wow, it's really amazing. But everybody can be a scientist, just like what he said. So let's study the article that is based on his discovery. So we have here the main ideas. So the main ideas in here, we have questions 1 to 7. So we need to get the 4 main ideas in these questions. But you cannot answer yet until we read the full article or the story about this discovery. So first, I want all of you to please read the story. I will be giving you 7 minutes to read the story. And you can start now. Then we will study it by paragraph. Finish? Okay, great job everyone. So let's start studying it by paragraph. I will be asking students and you need to answer each of the paragraph. Let's start with paragraph 1. What have you learned or what have you understood with the paragraph 1? Okay, very good. So paragraph 1 talks about the internship of the 17-year-old boy who discovered the planet during his third day in NASA. Very good. How about paragraph number 2? Who can tell me about paragraph number 2? Okay, paragraph number 2 is about his volunteer work in the Planet Hunter. Because of his volunteer work, he knows how to discover or how to find a planet. Very good. How about paragraph number 3? Okay, paragraph number 3 talks about that Wolf got his internship through his school. And because of that, he went to the NASA to do his internship, and the NASA sent equipment including satellite to space for research because of his discovery. How about paragraph number 4? Who understand paragraph number 4? Very good. So paragraph number 4, Wolf asked the help of the scientist Bessel and Kostov during his third day, and he said that the planet was compared to the planet Tatooine from Star Wars. Okay, great job. How about paragraph number 5? So what did exactly Wolf do with the paragraph number 5? Okay, so in the paragraph number 5, because of this discovery, he asked to the work of his colleagues to confirm the discovery about the planet. And because of this one, they confirm and check that this was correct, and they write a paper or an article about this one. Very good. And for the last paragraph, does anyone know about the last paragraph? Okay, so the last paragraph is about giving advices of Wolf to everybody. He said that everybody or all of the kids can be a scientist too, because if you just do science, you can be a scientist too. The possibilities are endless. You can just do anything you want, and you can just do what you love. Then everything will be happen based on what you want to reach or what is your goal. Wow, that was so amazing. So I think we all have understood the lesson or the story about Tim discovers a planet. Okay, so do you understand? Okay, since you understand, as you look on your paper, at the bottom of your paper, there are 4 vocabulary words which you can see. So those are planet, stars, satellites, and tinker. So these are the 4 vocabulary words. I think you all know what is planet, what is star, satellite. The last one is the tinker with. A tinker with is something that you may change so that you can improve something. So if you change on something, then you can improve it. So those are our vocabulary words. Okay. Because we have 4 vocabulary words at the bottom of the paper, so it's now your turn to do a word search. So I want all of you to look at the story again from paragraph 1 to paragraph 6, which is about Tim discovers a planet, and you need to search for a word, vocabulary words, or unfamiliar words to you. You need to use your dictionary or the dictionary on your cell phone, the Google, or anything where you can find the meaning of the unfamiliar words. So I will be giving you 5 minutes to do this activity. Ready? You can start now. Okay, very good. So all of your words are all correct. So these are some of the words that we have from paragraph 1, paragraph 2, paragraph 3, 4, 5, and 6. So these are some of the unfamiliar words that we unlock using the word search. Good job, everyone. You did a great job today. Okay, so because of that, I think you can already answer this question. Can you answer number 1, please? In paragraph 2, what does image probably mean? Student number 10. Very good. How about number 2, please? Student number 3. Very good. How about student number 12? Can you answer number 3, please? Okay, very good. So now, I think you already understood the story. We can now answer the main ideas. Can you tell me what are the 4 main ideas in these 7 questions? Student number 11, number 1, correct. How about number 17? Student number 17. Number 4, it's correct too. He was an intern with NASA. How about student number 13? Very good. Student number 21. And this is number 6. Other scientists helped and made sure the work was correct. Okay, very good, everyone. So I think we all have understood the story about Tim discovers a planet. So because of that, I have here 5 questions that I will be calling 5 random students. So once I call your number, please stand up and answer the question. Okay, student number 17, answer number 1, please. Read and answer. Very good. How about student number 22? Number 3, please. Very good. How about student number 1? Can you answer number 5, please? Okay, very good, everyone. You're so amazing for today. Okay, now, please look for a partner. So this activity is by pair. You need to look for a partner. So what are you going to do? You need to get your notebook and discuss this activity with your partner. So this one is all about these 2 words. You need to tell me the advantages and disadvantages of volunteer work and internship. So you need to discuss it with your partner. While you are discussing the advantages and disadvantages, you also need to answer these 3 questions about your goals. So what are your goals? What goals do you have? So what are the other steps that you can do to reach your goal? So you need to discuss it with your partner. So I want you to take it seriously so that you can get the ideas from your partner on how each one of you can discover or can reach their goals in life. Okay? Understand? Okay, I'll be giving you 10 minutes to do the discussion, and after that one, I'll be calling students. Some of students, maybe 2 or 3 students to present their work in front. Okay? Okay, everyone. You can now start. Okay, let me call student number 10 and 14. Please present your work. Wow, it was so amazing the way you reached your goal and what you did. It was so amazing. I hope you will reach your goal using those steps. How about student number 21 and 25, please? Okay, very good. Your steps, how to reach your goals too, and the disadvantages and advantages that you mentioned. It was all great and amazing. Great job, everyone. I'll be checking your paper again later once we finish our lesson for today. Okay, so let's move on with the next one. So as you can see, what do you see? We have a pen and a pencil because we're gonna move on with the writing part. So this one, we have a story again. It's about a squirrel mapper. So it's connected again with a scientist. So this is story, everybody. Let's read, please. Okay, very good. So this story is about scientists who wants to know the reason why gray squirrels are more common than the black ones. So they want to know, or they want to discover, why is it like that. So as you can see in the paragraph, what have you noticed? Okay, very good. We have 3 highlighted words, which is first, then, and finally. Okay, so these words are connected with our next lesson. But before that one, let us answer first. So we have topic of the sentence. What is it? Very good. How about the purpose? Okay, what is the step 1, please? Step 2, step 3. Very good. And how they conclude the sentence? Okay, great job, everyone. So because of that one, so as you can see at the last part, we use the word first, then, and finally. Why? Because this one is called time order words, and we use that one in the paragraph. So what are those words? We have first, second, next, then, after that, later, and finally. First and second, you know already, it's in order. When we say next, we use it with the immediate response. If it is then, there should be a series. If it is after that, it is in the result or after the action. When we say later, you're gonna do it in the future. If it is finally, then it's in the end. Okay? So, let's practice. Okay, so let's read the sentence. I'll be calling student. Please answer number 1. Very good. Number 2, please. 3. Number 5. Okay, great job. I think you already know how to use the time or the time word orders. Do you understand? Okay, so please everybody, I want you to practice, get your notebook, and do the D Community Topic Project. So this part, the sentence are arranged from 1 to 7. It's in the sentence form. You need to identify which comes first and which one is at the last. But you need to write it in a paragraph just like this one. So you need to write from like this. So I will be giving you 5 minutes to do that activity. And you may start now. Okay, very good everyone. You did an amazing job for doing the community tropic project. I think you all understood the activity. So because of that one is now connected with our next activity. So can you look at the picture? What do you see? Very good. A boy is running. So we have the word run. And run is what part of speech? Okay, it is a verb. So we are going to study about verb. And verb again is divided into two categories. So we have the regular verb and the irregular verb. So when we say regular verb, it has 4 steps. So what are the 4 rules of it? So we have the first rule, you need to add D at the end of the verb. Number 2, you need to add ED at the end of the verb. Number 3, you need to change Y into I, just like study, delete the Y, and change into IED. You're gonna change it Y into I, then add ED. And then you need to double the consonant and then add ED. So those are the 4 rules in the regular verbs. If it is irregular verbs, then it's the time. There should only be a specific answer. You cannot answer other answer, but only the specific answer to the question. And as you can see, I've only given the past form of the verb, just like this one. Report, reported. Be, was or were, do, and did. I only give the past form of the verb. Why? Because our lesson for today is connected with this one. Okay, but before that one, let's have an activity first about regular and irregular verbs. I'll be giving you the verb and you need to change it into a past form or the B2. First, number 1 is add. It's added. Very good. How about check? Checked. Very good. How about collect? Collected. Very good. How about count? Counted. Very good. Plan? Planned. And we have study? Studied. Wow, you're so amazing. How about the irregular verbs? We have go, went. Very good. Have, had, find, found, and get, got. Wow, you're so amazing. Okay, so these verbs are connected with our lesson. And the lesson is all about simple past tense. So how do we form simple past tense? First, what is simple past tense? So a simple past tense talk about past events and completed action. For example, I ate my breakfast. So meaning to say, you're already done eating your breakfast because you said ate. I ate my breakfast. The other one, it also talk about repeated past action. For example, she asked me 7 times already. She asked me 7 times already. So that was 7 times. It was a repeated action already. So what are the time words that we use? We have 2 days, 2 weeks, years, last month, last year, last summer, yesterday, last night, and so on. So those are the time words expressing the action in the past or the time in the past. So in writing the sentence, of course, let's start with the regular verb first, and in doing the sentence, it's divided into 3. We have the affirmative sentence or the positive sentence, the negative sentence, and the question and answer. So let's use the regular verb first. So we have the subject. Subject are also divided into 2, which is the singular subject. Singular subject are he, she, and it. The plural subject are I, you, we, and they. So in creating or forming the simple past tense, we follow also formula. So not only in mathematics we do formula, but also in English. So in the regular verbs, in doing the affirmative, you need to do the subject plus the verb. The verb is in the past form or in the B2. It's like this one. He worked. She worked. I worked. They worked. If it is in the negative sentence, you're gonna put subject plus didn't plus the verb. But the verb should be in the base form or the be1, just like this one. She didn't work. We didn't work. So we have didn't. Okay? And if it is a question, you're going to start with did plus subject plus verb. And the verb also is in the base form. Let's like this one. Did she work? Did we work? If you start with did, the answer should also end with did or didn't. So, did she work? Yes, she did. No, she didn't. We use this, did. So, the answers will also be about did and didn't too. Okay? Next one. If it is a regular verb, the same. Subject plus verb is in the past. If your verb is speak, what is the be2 or the past form of speak? That is spoke. I spoke. We spoke. They spoke. If it is in the negative, so she didn't speak. We didn't speak. If it is question, did she, did he, did you, and did they. Do you understand? Wow, very good. So, if you understand, let's have an activity. And our activity is what we call a word show. So, I will be dividing the class into 5 groups and you need to form a circle. I'll give you a board and you need to write the sentence. I'll give a word. For example, the word is eat. So, you need to create it into past form and create a sentence. Just like, I ate my breakfast. And the past students who raise up their board will get the scores. The team who get the highest scores will get additional points in their activity. Do you understand? Okay, let's start now. Very good! Congratulations to Group 3. You are the winner for today's activity. Okay, do you have any more questions, everybody? Do you understand the lesson? Okay, great job. Since you understand the lesson, I will be giving the assessment already. So, I'll be giving you the link for the assessment. You need to answer. And once you answer, then click submit. You will be able to see your scores for today's lesson. Okay? You understand? Very good. And that's it. You did a great job for today. Congratulations, everyone. I think it's all for today. Thank you and see you on our next class. Bye!